How many people here network to find clients? Yeah, most of you. And if you approach people in the correct way, and I'm just going to make a whole assumption that you're doing that, they should be curious about what you do. You should not, in a networking situation, have presented to them. They should simply be curious about what you do. What I do in a networking situation is I let people know I'm talking to their clients. I am talking to your clients. If it's a CPA I'm talking to, I say, tell them, what size companies are you working with? Well, I work for companies with, 5 to 10 employees. I'm talking to those people. I want them to know that I could be a good, and I'm serious about it too. It's not like I'm lying to them. I could be a good resource for them. So they're curious about what I do because they don't really understand it. But they know that I'm working with their clients, and they kind of sort of put 2 and 2 together. What we're doing now is similar to Breakfast with Fran. We're actually starting, aren't we, Christy? We are starting a Breakfast with Fran. We love the video. If you've seen any of the videos, they're fabulous. So we are going to be doing a Breakfast with Fran. And I think you've got a training on today or tomorrow about that, so pay attention. We do lunches. We do a small business lunch every single week. And just to give you a few numbers, we had, and this was after having a lunch with Tracy, the wonderful Tracy Broughton on Monday. On Thursday, we had our small business lunch, and we had 28 people out. 10 associates, 18 guests. And that's the ratio we usually get. And the way we talk about it, and Christy Gilman, Christy, could you stand up just so people can see you? There she is. She has postcards. If you're interested in getting some postcards from her, we basically go out and hand out postcard invitations to come to lunch. There's a flyer on the outside, and what we basically do is educate the associates. There's a language on there about how to invite them, and we educate the associates, and we hand out business cards. And where are we handing them out? We're handing them out in networking events. So our event, just like Breakfast with Fran, is a networking event, and we close business there. We had a guy that sold a couple of cruises. We have people who are finding strategic partnerships. We have people who are finding clients at our lunches. And the language that we hear, so the feedback we get is, you bring out the most interesting people. And this is what I say to them, and you can steal this language. I say, you will not meet these people out networking, because they're small business owners, and we drag them out of their offices to come to lunch. So these are special people that you're going to meet. And because they're expecting to meet special people, guess who they meet? Special people. So that's really part of our process, is the networking process. Now, if I can't get somebody out, I had a lady who was coming yesterday. She was just coming to look at the membership, went to the wrong restaurant. On the way to the restaurant, the right restaurant, had a fender bender. I'm going to sit down with this poor woman because I don't want her to go through that trauma again. So you can use the Breakfast with Fran and the lunches and whatnot. Use that as a way for you to build a contact with that person. It does not preclude, and certainly shouldn't replace, sitting down with people and doing sit-downs with them. So please do that as well. I'm going into the home stretch here. How many more minutes do I have? 3 more minutes? Okay, I'm going through this fast. These are the things not to do. And you guys know this, but I'm just underlining it. Don't be pushy. Professional people are not pushy. And if you're trying to recruit professional people, you being pushy, in their face, obnoxious in any form or fashion, err on the other side. Just don't be pushy, because professional people aren't pushy and they don't like it. And the more professional they are, the less they like it. Be professional in your dress. If you are going to try to recruit people, you've got to look like somebody that they want to relate to. Right. Has anybody ever seen me out, other than in my garden, not professionally dressed? I even get dressed to go to the grocery store, because if I don't get dressed, sure as shooting, I meet somebody. So I get dressed wherever I go, and like Nick Serba. Have you ever seen Nick Serba? Even when he's casual, he's professionally dressed. Be reliable. Do what you say you're going to do. People are checking you out from the minute they meet you. If you tell them you're going to do something and you don't, that's a black mark against you. Be consistent. So if you tell them, you know, a lot of times it's going to be a longer process than people just signing on the dotted line. So you want to be consistent and persistent, but polite. And it's not about you. It's about them. And it truly is, and this isn't just language, it has to be about them. And have it be about that other person, focused on them, focused on what they want. So act as if you are not that person yet, and you will attract the people that you are. And this is where personal development comes in. I could give you a whole hour on that, but we don't have time. I have 2 minutes. So act as if. If you are not successful yet, act as if you are. This isn't about you. Paul J. Meyer, my mentor, said when somebody asked him, you know, is this an easy business? And he gave his statistics, which was 1 in 14. And they go, so that doesn't sound very easy. He said, oh no, don't look at me. Look at her, look at him, look at him. Point to other people. Make sure that you're letting other people know that other people are successful. And I say to people, are you average? Are you the person that, why are you comparing yourself to me? So even as you're getting started, don't have people comparing to you, because it's not about you. It's about them and what they can do, and look at these other people and what they've done. Attitude is everything. It is absolutely everything. And you have to, again, dress the part. So, people become successful the moment they decide to. That's Harvey Mackay. Yeah. Don't hope for success. Don't just plan, do plan for it, but don't just plan for success. Don't just pray for success, decide to be successful. And Joyce Myers, who everybody says I look like, I don't know, but she said, the Red Sea didn't part until somebody put their toe in it. So take that first step, work towards your success. It truly, truly is something that you can be. And this is the best place at the best time to experience that success. Thanks to everybody.